Will and Jada are so secure with what they have going on that they don't care about the outside world. They were forced to talk about this. So that's probably why it was awkwardness during that interview. It was probably something they didn't want to talk about. What's going on, y'all? It's AyooTravv and I'm back with another video. As y'all can see, I got a Deshelled boil, I got lobster, I got king crab, I got corn, mussels, and eggs, I think. And that's it. That's it. It's not that big of a boil. About to go and say grace. Father God, I come to you today to ask you to watch over this food. Please let me nourishment to my body. Please let me digest this food properly. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. One more time. Amen. I'm going to roll up my sleeves because... just because. Honestly. Just because. So we're going to start with the lobster. Y'all see that? Ooh. We're going to start with the lobster because it was just sitting in my face. It looked really pretty. Ooh, I'm about to tear this up. Yeah. I'm excited. Y'all know I've been trying not to seafood y'all to death. So I've been doing that stuff. But hit them with the seafood shuffle. Ooh, seafood shuffle because it's good. Seafood shuffle. Ooh. Yeah, somebody asked me how do I get my lobster tails so tender. They said they see a lot of lobster tails be tough. I actually really cook them based off the size. I think I'm so used to it now. I just know when to take them out. But these today, I seen these for like a good 16, 17 minutes. But it's some that I won't do over 10. So it really just depends on the size. Somebody want me to do the don't wipe your mouth challenge. I failed that already. Y'all know there's one challenge I'm probably always gonna fail. Cause I don't like stuff on my face. Nope. Oh, I can't grab in here. I see that. We can't grab you trying to get me out, y'all. Let's get into our conversation, y'all. Cause what we're talking about right today is a hot topic right now. So what we're going to talk about today is, hold on. I got to clear the throat. I'm going to clear some stuff off the table right there. Alright. Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, and August Alsina were in an entanglement. And some of you, if you ain't been following along with the story, first I better catch up. It's kind of juicy. But I'm gonna explain what entanglement means. So, maybe a week ago, week and a half ago, 2 weeks, I don't know. August Alsina went and told the world that he had a thing for Jada Pinkett Smith. They had a thing going on. He was, I love her, I die for her. If I died right now, I'd be happy. Because that's how happy she made him. So everybody like, well, what's up? Jada, what's going on? This man making these big accusations. You a married woman, so I better say something. So Will and Jada finally went on the red table talk. Ooh. Red table talk is, it's like Jada's, it's a place where she interviews people, basically, interview celebrities. So Will and Jada get on there. And you know, Will is like, start from day one. What's up? So Jada says, you know, her and Will, Jada and Will had decided to separate. They thought that they were done. So she got into an entanglement. With August Alsina. So Will, like, entanglement, you know, what, say what it is. She basically said they was in a relationship. It started out him, you know, I guess being a family friend. And at the time, anybody that knows of August Alsina knows that he was messed up. Physically, he was messed up. His health was messed up. So she said that's how everything started. They were providing resources for him, you know, getting him help and stuff like that. And at the time, Jada and Will thought they were done. They thought they were done. So some way, somehow, she ended up in a relationship that she called entanglement with August Alsina. You know, Will said it happened. He was hurt. They moved on from it. Their biggest thing was, why is it happening now? You know, why is it being talked about now? Because apparently this relationship was 4 years ago, and they haven't talked in years. So it just made me think, like, is this a stunt on August's behalf? Because at the end of the day, you know, he did just put out an album. But what I love about what Will and Jada did, they put themselves out there so nobody can put them out there themselves. And let me explain that. Will and Jada are so secure with what they have going on that they don't care about the outside world. They let y'all know it happened. This is what was up. This is what we did. We gonna tell our story before somebody else can. Or we gonna tell our story the way that it needs to be told. We not gonna let nobody, you know, sprinkle little mixes and glitter and all that on it and make it their own. No, this is our story, so we're gonna tell it ourselves. And that's what I like. That's what I like. Did it seem like you can tell that it was, you know, people like, oh, they're actors. I don't know if I believe it. You can see that there was hurt in Will's face. You can see it. You can see it. But I just don't understand what more people wanted from them. They told their truth. Who are we to say that their truth is not their truth? Just because they're actors. That makes no sense to me. And now I will say this on the flip side. You know, some people were saying that Jada took advantage of August because, you know, mentally he wasn't there. But realistically, mentally, she wasn't there either. She was torn up. She was broken into pieces because of her marriage. So she went looking for happiness elsewhere. He went looking for happiness. They found it together. How can y'all try to criticize her? That's the part I don't get. They both were looking for something from each other that obviously they found in that moment. So I don't see the big deal. And then even still, they're both grown. August and Jada both grown. She may be a little bit more grown. But they both knew what they were doing. Oh! Ow! They both knew what they were doing. At the end of the day, yes, you can try to say Jada was wrong for getting into another situation with somebody while she was married but separated. But he knew that he was dealing with somebody who had been in a very, very long marriage. Hello? How are y'all trying to point the finger at Jada? Make it make sense. I don't think she lied to him. I don't think she deceived him. Will and Jada were in a point where they thought their marriage was done. They were strictly co-parent. So when she got into this relationship with August Alsina, yes, she may have been feeding him, oh, I want to be with you, etc., because that's how she felt. But we all know the grass not always green on the other side. And you never leave a person that you love for somebody that you like. And that's what happened. That is literally what happened. That's what happened. Will had that woman heart, and he still got her heart. So that's what she went where her heart belonged. So how are y'all judging? We all have been in a situation that was somebody was the rebound, because that's what it is. It wasn't no entanglement, it was a rebound. Always I've seen it was a rebound. And he thought that he was going to be their number one. But no, you was number two. You wasn't meant to be number one. Will was always number one. She just had to remember that. She needed something or somebody to wake her up and remember, ding, 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 boom. That's your husband. That's your man. Go get him. That was it. And she did. She was single. She was single. Legally married, but they was not together. So she didn't do nothing wrong. She probably did that to see if what she was feeling was correct. And she felt like she was done with Will. And that was that. And that relationship helped her realize that she wasn't. That's it. So, I just don't see what the issue is. I think the bigger issue is y'all worry about what other people doing behind closed doors when they ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Y'all worry. You also worry about Will and Jada and August entanglement, but at least they admitted and accepted that they was entangled. Some of y'all are in entanglements y'all don't even know. Now let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. At least Jada husband knew what she was doing. He might not have liked it. And it might have broke his heart. But guess what? He knew. Y'all be doing stuff and don't be telling nobody, or y'all get stuff done here, y'all don't even know. Y'all just walking around, just smiling. You don't even know your heart over there getting broke. It's about to crumble into pieces. And you don't know. You don't know. Oh, this was a good boy. I've been craving it and craving it. No lobster left behind. You eat that bad boy. Clean it out. Where we up to time, y'all? I'm doing good. My hands be so messy. But yeah. One of Will and Jada's biggest concerns, or what have you, was, like I said earlier, why now? Why now? Their relationship was 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And it's been talked about now. Now, we had, speculated this. The fans did. Years ago. But nobody ever confirmed, nobody ever denied it. Excuse me. So why not just leave it that way is my question. So, and then when you're dealing with people who are private, like Jada and Will, it probably hit them differently, because I'm pretty sure if you're in a spotlight like that and you want your business to be told, I'm pretty sure you want to play a part in how it's being told, when it's being told, and why it's being told. But that wasn't the case. They were forced to talk about this. So that's probably why it was awkwardness during that interview. Because it was probably something they didn't want to talk about. Like Will said, we've come through this. We got over this. I don't want to talk about this. But they had to talk about it because society forced them to talk about it. Because August Alsina won't open his mouth. And I really do want to know what possessed him to talk about it now. When you've had plenty of times. And he made a song kind of hinting at it, but never confirmed it. So my thing is, why when you made that song, when you was throwing little subliminals and little hints, why didn't you just say, my boat uneven, why didn't you just say it then? Why you wait till now? That's the part that made me think like it had something to do with the album. Because he just dropped the whole album to get like 25 songs in there. And he like reviving his career or something. I just don't get it. I don't get it. But hey. Oh, good. Is that thunder? About to get off here. Y'all know I'm playing about thunder or lightning. No. It was a good meal. Might go to sleep a happy camp. Well, I ain't gonna sleep, but y'all know I gotta edit and do all that stuff first. But yo, the moral to this story is your business is your business. Who you decide to sleep with in the bedroom is your business. And you shouldn't be forced to spread your business because it's nobody else's. So I'm going to end it on that note. Let me get me a drink of water. Ooh. Alright, so if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the red button right there. Boom, hit the bell right there. Boom, so you'll be notified each and every time I drop a video. But if you want to stay connected to AyooTravv, jump back into the description. Scroll down to the bottom. Brrr, boom. Guess what? Go on to my social media. Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, all that. You're add me, follow me, leave me a comment on Instagram, leave me a DM on Instagram, leave me a comment here, do whatever. Let me know what's like, what's don't like, what's one to see, what's dumb to see, what's one to say, what's dumb to say, what's one to eat, what's dumb to eat, all that. Other than that, it's been real. AyooTravv is out. Peace. Me and my entanglement. Bye, y'all. Bye.